What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, I will show you the location as well as the route that you need to follow to get to the Jagged Peaks area of the map. This area has a quest that you can complete, a very memorable boss fight, as well as a huge amount of loot that you can reap, so you absolutely want to get to this place. Let's go. So the Jagged Peaks, basically it's this area over here, starting from Dragon's Pit Terminus and going all the way around here. This area is infested with dragons and actually features a super awesome boss fight as well as a quest that you can do. But starting from the graveside plains, you're going to go as usual and you're going to stop at the castle front as we do with many of these quests, and then we're going to start heading up. We're going to go past the pillar path pathway, and we're going to go through the dragon pit, which is a dungeon, and that's going to allow us to essentially emerge near where the Jagged Peaks start. So we're gonna have to fight a boss, of course, as usual with these, so bear that in mind. But starting off at the castle, we're simply just gonna ride up and then we're gonna continue on with this path. We are gonna take the upper side, but instead of going left as we usually do to go down to the river, we're just gonna continue on straight, essentially going all the way up. Now don't do like me and get multiple shots on your back and shot with arrows and all kinds of stupid shit. Be smoother than that, but basically you're just gonna ride all the way up here. And you're kind of like gonna know you're entering what I would say the right places. You're gonna start seeing statues of like dragons and you know, stuff like that. And there's also gonna be a site of grace there that you can basically use if you haven't unlocked it before. So you don't want to be taking the upper path, you want to be taking the lower path, as I said, with the statues. And once again, the very first time that you come past here, you're actually going to be invaded by the enemy that you will eventually fight in the dungeon. So this is, of course, well, it's not that bird, that's for sure. It is the ancient dragon man. Now, he kind of stunk here, he was not great. So this is just a sort of typical invade. He's not all that tough. I kind of just went up against him with, I think I was using the, you know, just blind spot against him a lot, but as you can see, he takes quite a bit of damage. Now he himself can also inflict quite a bit of damage if he does actually get some hits in, but he didn't, you know, really get that done that time. However, once that's done, you're good to go. Now you can head on over to the dragon pit. So you're just continuing on, basically going south all the way. You just follow this path, you can't miss it. And as you come to the top here, again, just keep orientating yourself by following the statues. You're going to see the entrance to the dungeon. So this is, of course, the dragon pit, or the dragon's pit. So there's a site of grace here that you can save, and then you're going to proceed into it. This is a fairly small dungeon. You can just jump down here. Of course, feel free to explore the whole thing and find all the items here. There's a couple of smithing stones and stuff like that. But just proceed on the path that you're seeing me go right now. And obviously watch out for these dudes. And you're gonna go left there, and now up to the right there's another boss that you can fight, but you don't need to, at least for the sake of this guide. What you're going to be doing is running here and then taking the old leap of faith. Now you're going to fight against the dragon man here again, but he's going to be like an actual boss, so he's going to be a little bit tougher. Now he is a good one for us to kill, not because we need to kill him because we need to get through to the Jagged Peaks, but also because we want his weapon. See, the thing is, the Jagged Peaks essentially has one enemy type and a lot of it, and that's dragons. So this weapon that this guy wields, the ancient dragon man, actually deals additional damage to dragons. So that's really going to help you in this area, as well as any other dragons that you might still want to kill in the original game or just anywhere else in the DLC. So be sure to just absolutely slice him to bits. Obviously use Mimic Tear here if you struggle a bit, but that's it right there, the Dragon Hunter's great katana. Now again, like I said, is if you do struggle with dragons, I absolutely advise you to take this thing and level it up all the way. It's got a fairly decent special move that you can use against dragons as well, plus it does cause bleed, and it just overall makes fights against dragons a little bit, or I would say, let's say a lot of bit easier for you, you know, to essentially handle that enemy type. Nonetheless, that is the loot that you wanted from here, and then you can simply proceed to the door that's available to you right now, and then you're just going to cut around the side here. You've got another site of grace over here, and we're basically coming close to the end of our journey here now. So as soon as you come out this tunnel here and crest that ridge over there, this is going to be the Jagged Peaks biome, and you'll be able to fight a bunch of dragons and finish a quest here. Enjoy. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this information useful in any way. Be sure to keep your eyes on the channel, as we'll be bringing a whole bunch more Elden Ring content to the channel in the following days. As always, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.